Good afternoon, guys. Good afternoon. Once again, welcome to South Africa Lately, a channel that discusses South African trending news. We do, however, grab here and there from international news when it is trending enough to be brought here. Your MK today was celebrating its first anniversary in Gauteng. I think they are mobilizing for the first for December 15 as they will be celebrating in KZN in Mabeda. But before I enter into this, whenever I'm about to do the political content, I have to start with a disclaimer that I'm not a politician. I do not have deep knowledge in politics. However, I am a South African citizen who is also a voter, so I believe that my views count when it comes to political affairs of this beautiful country. But what I want to start with, but before I do that, let me tell you what to expect in this video. Please do expect Floyd Shivambu and MZWANELE Manyi contradicting themselves on the same question, and also Judge HLOPHE narrating what President Zuma has done in South Africa when he was president. So they are discarding the narrative that he didn't do anything, those were 9 wasted years, so they are discarding that. So also hey, President Zuma seems to be very, very, very fresh. Anyway, I'm going to start with something that is not related to what was happening today, but it is about former President Jacob Zuma. You know, people have this thing that they say that, you know what, sooner or later is about to kick the bucket. I want to burst your bubble. If that's what you were hoping for, please watch this. So to those who normally post that bucket that is about to do that, please, you saw that, change that focus on something else, forget that one anyway. Also something before we enter into the main reason why I did this video. The ANC really need new singers, hey? No, the ANC really needs singers if they are to get the attention of the people. If the ANC needs new singers, because it's like the MK has taken all the talent. Please do watch this before. I promise you it's the last thing that we are going to watch that is not related to the first anniversary of the MK in Gauteng today. I promise you. Please do watch this.
South Africa, South Africa.
As much as singing does not run a country, you don't need to have a singing talent to run the country, but you need that singing to get votes, because that's what gets people's attention. So as things stand, the ANC does not have that. If you don't believe me, go to the women's rally when they were singing, the women's march that they had yesterday, the NC Women's League, when they went to the union buildings marching against GBV and femicide. So if you watch that, you will realize that really there are no more singers left in the ANC. They need that, they need that. So anyway, now let us look at Floyd Shivambu, how he answered the question if they are really trying to destroy the EFF. And it is that very same question that they asked Jimmy Manyi, and you'll hear how Jimmy Manyi responded.
When the EFF actually marched to the Constitutional Court on Tuesday, the leader of your former political home, Mr. Julius Malema, said that the agenda of the MK party is to destroy the EFF. How do you respond to such claims?
I honestly did not see that. I did not see him saying that.
Okay, I'm telling you now.
So I'm not even aware of that. But one thing which we know is that Mkhonto is not existing to destroy any political party. We are appealing to majority of the voters of South Africa. There's no need to destroy the economic freedom fighters. No, the MK can get 2/3 of majority in terms of the vote in South Africa without taking a single vote from the EFF. The EFF was not voted by 91% of the people of South Africa. So there's no need to concentrate our energy in trying to destroy the economic freedom fighters. Our focus is to persuade a majority of the people of South Africa, but is to persuade a lot of progressive forces to associate with Mkhonto. And we are successfully doing such, and because that is the agenda that we think we should consolidate on. We are not in the business of destroying political parties. Those who join Mkhonto, whether they were members of the ANC or EFF or DA or ATM or whatever organization, they do so out of their own political consciousness. These are adults who fall into superior alternatives. They realize that here is a proper vehicle that is assembling the best of the best. Let us associate with it instead of existing in small and viable fiefdoms that have got no potential, none whatsoever, to could win electoral power in South Africa. So we're in no business to try to destroy any organization as Mkhonto. What we know though is that we're going to unite the majority of the people of South Africa. We're going to unite more than 2/3 of the voters of South Africa behind the banner of Mkhonto, which is going to take over political power in local government, will take over political power at national level on behalf of the people, so that we can drive through a thoroughgoing transformation agenda to empower our people.
Right there, Floyd Shivambu in his answer is giving the energy that, you know what, we are so busy, we are so doing well, we don't even have time to be looking at what the EFF is doing. We don't have time to be watching what Julius Malema is saying. Like, we are not concerned about EFF's business. We are into bigger things. That response made me like, you know what, they are actually destroying the EFF intentionally. You know? Okay then, let us listen to how Jimmy or MZWANELE Manyi responded to the very same question.
One of the things we've seen in this country is that with the GNU, the collaboration between parties, and previously we had seen also the talks between EFF and MK and so on. Will you then be looking into that collaboration going forward in the local government?
Yeah, no, look, firstly, let's just accept that two things. One, it's important also for the media to interrogate this thing called GNU. There's not GNU, it's a coalition. It's a DA-led coalition of this government. The ANC is actually being driven by the DA. You can see with the Bella bill that if the ANC was truly in charge, we'd be having this unnecessary delay on implementing all the sections in the law of the Bella Act. As it were, the fact that that is not happening is because the ANC is being pulled by the nose by the DA. So that's what's happening on that point. So it must be clear. It's not a GNU, it's a coalition, but it's led by the DA. That's the first thing. Indeed, we want to collaborate with the EFF and all other progressive forces, but we still remain different political organizations on the ground. So we have our different programs. So sometimes in the rhetoric, you may think we're fighting. We're not actually fighting. It's just everyone that wants to make sure that those that appeal to their brand of revolutionarism, that they get those, and those that appeal to what the MK party is vouching for, then they've got a home. At the end of the day, we'll put all of these things together and ensure that we have the more than 2/3 majority. And I think we're very much on track in terms of that. In Parliament, the Progressive Caucus is doing very well. We support each other and all of that. So some of these things that happen on the ground, don't take them to heart. It's just politics.
And if you remember very well, Floyd Shivambu said, we don't really need the EFF. It's not like they were voted by 91% of the country. We don't really need them. We're going to have the 2/3 majority without the EFF. And here is Manyi saying, no, we good, the rest is just politics. We are good, we support one another, we just is not talking the same language that Floyd Shivambu was talking there. And now let us hear from Judge HLOPHE.
Uthi yini yenza ubaba uNqamalala esesehhovisi engekakhishwa. President Zuma had a lot of achievements in the office. One of his achievements, there was no load shedding under President Zuma. Ngizoyibala nje lezi zinto bese ngiyalacinisela kuzona. There was no load shedding under President Zuma. Secondly, President Zuma was the pioneer of BRICS. Uyena wayephambili ku BRICS. Thirdly, President Zuma kwakhiwa ama-universities ngey'khathi zakhe eyisomongameli kwakhiwa ama-universities. Okwesine, i-rollout yama-ARVS ya-increase under President Zuma. Okwesihlanu, imali ezayifakwa ubaba uZuma kwi-education yayiningi. Ngizocela ukuthi ngidishe nalezi zinto ngi-elaborate kuzona. When Viva President Zuma Viva was instrumental with BRICS. Ama-universities, iSolplaak University and Northern Cape eseKimberley, the University of Mpumalanga, and Nelspruit as it was called. Akhona lawo ma-universities namhlanje. Yayingekho i-university eKimberley qala. Yayingekho futhi i-university eMpumalanga. Namhlanje akhona lawo ma-universities akhiwa ubaba uZuma, uNqamalala nangehleli la. Kwaphinda lapho eKZN kwakukhona a-Higher College of Education, i-Adams College. Ubaba wenza substantial renovations kuyona, kwaze kwakhona nama-blocks amasha. Wasebenza uNqamalala, wasebenza ku-education uNqamalala. Emva kwalokho sisakhuluma ngezakhiwo nje ezibalulekile ezafakwa uNqamalala. Esinye was the High Court eMpumalanga. Yayingekho i-High Court eMpumalanga. Namhlanje kukhona i-High Court, kuhlala amajaji amakhulu kabi. Mina kangiselona ijaji ngaxoshwa. Angiselona kodwa yahlala amajaji amakhulu lapha eMpumalanga. Viva Nqamalala, viva!
And those are my highlights from the first anniversary of the MK Mkhonto weSizwe in Gauteng. So I don't know, whatever you think about this video, there is the comment section for that. And if you watched up to here, I'd like to say thank you very much for watching my videos. And I'm going to leave you with a short clip of former President Jacob Zuma dancing his heart out in that first anniversary and discarding all the belief that he'll be kicking the bucket soon. And you know, people normally say he won't be around in 3 years. It looks like he's going to be here for the next 10 years, if not more. So whatever he's eating, please give other people's parents, please. Somebody needs to tell him that please distribute to other people's parents, those who still have parents. Unfortunately, us, we no longer have parents. So those who still have parents, please talk to former President Jacob Zuma. Say, please, Baba, whatever you eating, tonga kaupeka loku nabazali bethu nathi batye babe right like you are. Anyway, guys, I hope you are having a great afternoon. Thank you for watching my videos. To have a lovely weekend.
Anisiyo banjani isamuhlala sumkodo Anisiyo banjani izama ukuhlakaza umkhonto